Hey, it's ready math time. It's ready math time. Doing geometry. Okay, so we are working on the next lesson in our unit on geometry, which is lesson 26A. It's on page 178 on your lesson book, which is the one that we do our lessons together, not the one that we send home for homework. So the title of this lesson is Understand Three-Dimensional Shapes. Last week you learned about two-dimensional shapes. So a two-dimensional or 2D shape is a flat shape. So it's flat like a piece of paper. So like that square is just a two-dimensional shape. If I were to pick it up, it would just be flat like paper. Okay, you already know what three-dimensional means. You might not know it, but three-dimensional is what 3D stands for. So 3D means something solid. So like this cube that I have right here is a solid. It's a solid cube. This is the flat version of this shape, and then this is the 3D version of this shape. It has faces or sides, and then lines, and then the corners, we call them vertices, which we'll go over that more specifically later in the lesson. But this is a 2D shape, and a 3D shape is a solid. So this is like over by our geometry cabinet. The blue shapes that we have, those are all solids. So you can draw a 3D shape too to represent it on paper. So that's a 3D shape. This is a shape that has straight sides. So it has a straight surface. We can also have some that have a curved surface. So like our circle, one of the shapes that you can make out of a circle is a cylinder. I know it's hard, it doesn't really look like a cylinder that much. Just think of it as a Pringles can. So it's got a curved face at the top where this has a straight face. So you can count to see how many faces you have on your shape. So this one has, let's see, so this is a face right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I know that's hard to see, but if we count it on this one, we can count 1. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's like a dice. A cube is like a dice. It has 6 sides. So to go over the different parts of a shape, I'm going to erase this so we can have a bigger cube to work with. That looks a little crooked. Okay, that's okay. We know that's a cube. So there's the faces, which the face is this square right here. So this is a face. I'll label this one as a face. So it could be a face, or it could be, you could also call it a side. And then we have these, which are lines. And then when we have a 3D shape, it has a corner. So these are our corners. So we like to call them corners, or you can call them vertices. So that word is vertices, which is the same thing as a corner. So another word that they call this is a surface. So in your lesson, they're going to ask you about different three-dimensional shapes, and they're going to ask you how many sides or faces or surfaces does it have, how many vertices or corners, and how many lines. And then it has some examples on page 182. It has some really good examples of some solids, so you'll get to see those. And then on the next page, you just go through and you label some lines and vertices. But thank you for coming to the lesson. I know you guys are going to do a great job. I can't wait to see your work. Thanks.